I'm done. I am done. Get this guy out of my club yesterday. Sack him. Sack this fraud now. I'm tired. I'm tired. This brother don't. Brother, I'm tired. Listen, before we get into it, just know this is where I stand in it. I don't care. Maybe if I wake up tomorrow, my mind might be a bit more clearer. And I'm going to say sack him again. And sack him again after that. You know what I'm saying? So you lot, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new and all that stuff. I'm not even going to go into it. Just do them. We'll do all them things, support the channel, rare, all of that. Listen, let's get into the nitty gritty. Arnie Slot. Arnie Slot. You ain't got a clue. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And I'm tired of being tired. Look at this baddie. Look at this baddie. That is what Liverpool are looking like right now. Open for business. Open. You want business? You want business? Open for business. 10 games, 0 clean sheets. This is how the rest of the Premier League are looking at Liverpool Football Club. This is how the rest of the Premier League are looking at Liverpool Football Club. And the guy in the orange high-vis is Crystal Palace. Because all they do is deliver back shots to Liverpool FC, bro. We're open for business. Anybody wants some? This, again, we're not the Galacticos. We're the Galacticos, bro. He's turning us into a banter club game by game. And I can't even shout too loud because I'm in a hotel right now. You know what I'm saying, dude? I can't even explain the job that man's doing right now. You know what I'm saying? From acting and that. Go, good, great stuff. But right now, I can't lie. This guy's, oh my days. Did you, man, see the squad he put out today? Every Liverpool fan and their uncles knew that this game was done before it started. How are you 5 games out of 5 losses out of 6? 5 out of 6. 5 losses out of 6 games, and you send the young G's out there to die. You send them out there to drown. Are you mad? Get this baddie out of my club, man. What are you talking about? What? You're just gonna magically appear? We're just gonna magically find some form out of nowhere. What are we gonna do? Pluck some form out of nowhere and then just beat City, beat Real Madrid, and beat Villa? Where's the momentum gonna come from? What one little tweak and it's done. One little tweak and the game's gonna change. You thought it was the right thing to have no senior players on the bench while playing Crystal Palace at Anfield in a competition that might just redeem a little bit of dignity that you shout out the back. You've generally thought you could throw the game and that you didn't need to worry about any shred of dignity that you might even have left when it comes to managing this football club. No? No? Okay then. All right then. Cool. Because it seems to me is that you thought you could throw this game because Liverpool's operating the way that it should be. No, it's not. No, it's not. You could have at least had 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 senior players on the bench. You even have to bring them on, but have them as an option. These are basic things. There is context to these situations. If Liverpool were first place or first in the league, second in the Champions League, we're not out of any cups, and you wanted to use this cup to kind of just play the youngsters and then it doesn't matter. But that's not the context. We're now 6 in 7 losses. We're 6 losses in 7 games. We have not lost 6 in 7 in 123 years. I'll say it again. Liverpool have not lost 6 in 7 games in 122 years. I repeat, get this baddie out of my club, because all we're doing, he's opening Liverpool up for business. Everybody's trying to get a piece. Everyone's trying to get some. Backslots FC, everyone's trying to get some. No one's respecting us. Anfield is no longer a fortress. When is the last time you have seen fans walk out the stadium at Anfield? This is one of the most feared grounds in Europe. Get this guy gone. Sack him yesterday. Sack him yesterday. Thanks for the Prem. Cool. We got a lot more to catch up on. Thanks for the Prem, but you ain't fit to run this club at the moment. You've been given the money. You've been given the players. You literally said in your press conference, let me get the quotes up. 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 Because I can't believe some of the nerve of what this guy had to say. The nerve of what this guy had to say. I can't, I cannot believe this guy sat there and looked us dead in the eye and said, we don't have a solution to long ball. He said that teams have found a way to play against us and we haven't figured out a way to combat it yet. Are you mad? You're saying as a manager who earns millions, who manages one of the biggest clubs in the world, who has now been given 450 million pounds to spend, that you can't, I'm gonna get mad. 450 million pounds spent, and you're telling me you can't defend long ball football. Again, get out my club. I'll say it one more time. Look at some of these quotes. It's making me sick. I saw Manchester City starting 11 and they didn't have one starter from the weekend, but it felt like their best team. That's a bit of an insight. Chelsea can bring Esteval in. After I made 2 substitutions tonight, we had 6 teenagers. I, I, I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Do you know why we had those teenagers after we brought those players on? Because you picked the squad. You picked the bench. You picked the 11. So if you're going to put Liverpool in a position where there's nothing coming off the bench, you better win that fucking game. You better win that flipping game. You better win that game. What other competition do you see yourself winning? Because the Champions League and the Premier League is not Liverpool's level right now. Historically, yes. But the team that we are seeing right now, losing game after game after game, you think we can sit there with the audacity and look at the Premier League and Champions League as our priorities? Are you mad? Read the room. Read the room. He's got to go. Read the room. I am tired. And for those of you who still think and still believe in the manager, do you like pain or something? Is it a dominatrix thing? You don't love pain. I'm trying to understand, because you lot can't seem to tell me what it is that this manager is going to do to change it. You lot that think the manager is going to change, it's pure hope. There's no knowledge. There's no logic. It's pure hope. This guy has sat there and made us the embarrassment of the Premier League. Teams are lining up to face us. We have no clean sheets in 10 games. Conceded more goals than we have all of last season, pretty much, or some something like that. And you're sitting here telling me, give him time. How bad does it have to get? How bad does it have to get? You sent the young G's out there to drown on the Saving Private Ryan thing. You sent the young G's out there to drown against a Palace team that has beaten us in the last 2 games that they faced us. You sent them out there to drown. I'm not even on to the players. I've got nothing to say about Chiesa, Rio, Trey. Them, I've got nothing to say about them. You sent them out there to drown. And you thought, what, an out of form McAllister is going to be enough? Robbo and Endo, Robbo at centre back. Well, you thought that was going to be enough? The only player who was wicked today was Calvin Ramsey. That's who I want to see in the starting lineup, or that's who I want to see at least in the first team. Calvin Ramsey was amazing today. He was very, very good. From start to finish, good touches, really good on the ball, and decent distribution as well. So we'll have another conversation another day about Calvin Ramsey, and he was actually very good today. So big up Calvin Ramsey, and it's good to see him back and to see that he's able to kick ball at a high level still. If he's thrusted into the team after playing the game the other day, I think for the under 21s. So big up Calvin Ramsey. But some of the quotes that we're hearing this guy say, if I look at our performance against Brentford, if I use that as an example, 2 days after we play Frankfurt away, I saw a team there. I saw a team that struggled to play 3 games in 7 days. Again, not an excuse, but to lose a game of football is not a complete surprise if I see player struggles. Some players had in pre-season. Players that came from different leagues. You're just chatting rubbish, bro. I can't even decipher what this guy said. You're just chatting rubbish, bro. You're just chatting rubbish. Genuinely, you're just chatting rubbish. Look at this lineup. Look at this lineup, Surf. Look at this lineup. Look at the lineup this man put up. Our bench was Trent Doherty, Nallo, Lucky, Gordon, Percy, Laffy, Figueroa, Pennington, and Pillin. Don't take the piss today. You're taking the piss, bro. You're taking the piss, bro. You're taking the piss, Simon, today. That's what you're doing. You're taking the piss. You don't care, bro. You don't care, bro. How dare you think you can throw a cup competition when that could be the only thing you have a chance of winning this season with the current form that we're in? How dare you? We're seventh in the Prem, 5 wins, 5 losses out of 6, and you think you can sit there and throw away a cup game? Throw away a cup game against a good Crystal Palace side, by the way. Not no scrubs. A good and well-run Crystal Palace side. Are you mad? How can you be Crystal Palace's whipping boys? How the hell could you be Crystal Palace's whipping boys? Now we're 6 losses in 7 on a 6-7 thing. Skenks in a 4-door truck. Now we're getting it crashed on them, man. Skenks in a 4-door truck like 6-7. What are we doing? I don't even recognize us no more. I don't even recognize us anymore. I don't recognize my club. This ain't the club I know. I don't recognize this. And it's only standing there. He's standing there smiling on the sideline, bro. He's standing there smiling. He's standing there smiling. Now what? We benched our whole team. We not benched, sorry. We rested the whole team for Aston Villa at home. Aston. It even sounds mad. Just saying it sounds mad, bro. We rested our whole team for Aston Villa at home. Not Barcelona away. Aston Villa at home. By the way, this guy's talking about injuries. Oh, we had injuries. Oh, we had injuries. We have 6 injuries, bro. How many injuries do Arsenal have? How many injuries do Tottenham have? I still see it. I still see them. All those guys field a half decent team. And I'm not even saying that bare guys, we had to start bare first teamers today. Just have a balance. Have a couple more of them on the bench so we have something to bring off the bench. But now we had nothing off the bench. So the second they scored, the game was done. How the hell are you parking the bus when we're losing? How the hell are you dropping the line when we're losing? Because you know what? Before they actually scored, the boys didn't actually play too bad. We actually saw some fight. We saw some organization from all of the youngsters. We actually saw them trying to win their duels. We saw them trying to get forward and whatnot. But again, when we got into the second half, there was no threat. There wasn't enough threat because we were sitting back too much and we didn't have anything. We didn't have enough going forward. Rio was trying, Chiesa was trying, but it was more effort than quality because there wasn't enough players coming and supporting the boys when we were in their half. There wasn't enough quality today. And that is down to the manager. The tactics stink. His explanations stink. It all just stinks. He's done. I'm done. I'm done. I know I said I'll give him to Villa. I'm done. Today, you played your hand by showing the team, by playing the squad that you played, picking that squad that you picked. You showed your hand today. You showed your hand today. You showed me who you really are. Who you really are. I'm done. I'm done. None of you, man, can tell me why he's the right man for the job. Oh, what? Because he won the Premier League last year. He's the man for the job. Well, I'm pretty sure that we've had worse times. People are going to tell me, oh, we've had worse times as a Liverpool fan, especially the OGs. Well, I'm pretty sure we haven't lost 6 games in 123 years. So what times are we talking about? Unless you own a time machine. And every other time that it was worse, the Hudson era, back in '95 and that when we we're breaking. How many times did we break the transfer record in those times? '94, sorry. I know when I got Stan Collymore there, man, that actually turned out to be a good signing. But again, I'll tell you guys again, with the money, with the context, this man has his team, his money, double breaking of the transfer record, Liverpool's transfer record, bust, the Premier League transfer record, bust twice. Let me know how many times someone has got that privilege and then went on to explain that they don't know how to defend long balls. Let me know. Let me know. Sack this scrub, man. Sack him. He sent them youths out there on a saving private Ryan's and he sent them out there to die, bro. He sent them out there to get battered, bro. He sent them out there to lose, bro. We was never winning that game when we saw the lineup. Everyone thought the same thing. We was never, ever winning that game. And that's another loss. We're out of another cup. And now what? He's resting his players for who? Aston Villa at home. Give it a rest. Give it a rest. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe what I've just watched. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. How many more? How many more? It's not just about losing. It's about the way you lose. How many more? 3-0 at Anfield. I feel sick. I feel sick. I feel sick. Sack that fraud, man. I feel sick. 450 million spent, but you can't defend long balls, and you're sending the young G's out on a doomsday thing, on a doomsday thing. We are the Galacticos. We're the Galacticos. You want business? We're open for business. We're open for business, man. Get this guy out of my club. Get this guy out of my club. Thanks for the prem. Get out of my club. Like, subscribe, comment below anything you don't want to comment in it. Get out of my club, man. Get out of my club.